So in terms of what I want to get through today is that we've been making a lot of talk about BSA is back, but we actually wanted to explain in greater detail in terms of what that means. So we've actually been away for 50 years. So in terms of the opportunity that we've got today to get you as an audience and here with us, listening to what we want to talk about and what we want you to understand, is rather than we tell you about what we do and how we do it and technical details and specifications, what we want to actually tell you is why we do this. So why is BSA brand? Why have we brought it back? Why are we building the motorcycles that we have made? And what's the whole reason and the whole logic behind everything that we're doing? So in terms of getting to know about the bikes and the technical details, all that information is available to you. There's press packs, you'll get that downloaded. But given we've got this small opportunity of time, we want to use it really wisely so that you know exactly.
So thank you very much. Good to see all of you. I'm sure you've seen many big bike launches, big stalls. So yeah, we want to tell you something that we are a bit different than that, and I'll tell you how. First, we bought the world's 3 important markets. We bought 3 largest brands. BSA was the world's largest brand till 1985 for the Western world. Yawa was the world's largest brand in the eastern side of the world. And Yazdi, he is Mr. Yazdi. Yazdi was a big brand in India. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me well? All right. So when we bought these 3 brands, we were very clear. You know, as founders, we need to have some purpose. And my purpose was, the bikes are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They are getting more expensive, but the number of riders are getting less and less and less. How do we change that? So we went and bought the 3 most loved brands in the world, and we relaunched them with a lot of honesty, with a lot of simplicity, but with technology, because we had to contemporize the classic. You can't just take out an old brand and say, oh, buy me. Nobody will buy you, right? You need the emotion of an old brand, but you need the price points and the technology and the simplicity of today. So that's point number 1. So point number 2 is, we are contemporizing all these 3 classics by 3 things. We are contemporizing them by design, absolutely drop-dead gorgeous designs. Number 2, with technology. We call it usable technology, honest technology. And number 3, by a value proposition that will actually blow your mind away. We will also be very focused. We will always have a classic lens. So if you see a scrambler from us, it will be a classic scrambler. If you see a bobber from us, it will be a classic bobber. If you see a roadster from us, it will be classic. But remember, classic does not mean old. Classic means timeless. Beautiful design, latest technology. So that's what we want to do, and that's what we will do. Now, I also want to tell you, and that's why I have Baman on with me. You have missed your cue to call me in, but Baman. So we also want to tell you that we are bikers. We are bikers making motorcycles. We have a huge corporate behind us. That's a military that does production, quality, and supply chain. In the front end, we have all heart. So both of us ride bikes. Both of us got together. We got a big giant behind us. And that's how we are here to present to you BSA. Now imagine we have 3 brands, global markets. We are 5 years old. We have launched 10 motorcycles. And today you're going to see our 11th motorcycle, and very soon you will hear about it. But before I talk, I want you to understand that we are all heart. And he's a friend of mine who's a biker, not a founder. So that's how we call ourselves. Pawan, you want to say something?
So guys, everything that Adi just said about the motorcycle, I know you will understand only when you get yourself on one and go for a ride. So if it's the BSA, the classic Gold Star that we launched, it is an absolute treat to ride. If you ride my Scrambler out there, you're just going to not want to get off the bike and keep going longer. For those of you that enjoy the smaller engines, the Bantam is a perfect weight to power kind of extra bike, and it was a pleasure riding that. And what we're going to present to you out here today is going to be absolutely gorgeous. And I want to tell you why I think so. Because all our motorcycles are actually a part of our understanding of motorcycling. It's not just about catching somebody and saying, let's design something, put this power in there, put the braking systems, etc. We actually ride the motorcycles and we're able to kind of communicate our language of riding to, or bring it to the motorcycle so that you can enjoy it. And I want to tell you this, it's not like a show off or anything, but I've been riding before I learned how to even walk, if I could say that. But definitely for sure before I could even bicycle. So I learned cycling after I learned biking. And that's exactly how, I look at the world. And there's a reason for that, right? They say 4 wheels move your body, 2 wheels move your soul, and that's exactly what we want to bring to each and every one of you with this gorgeous motorcycle that we're going to unveil today. With that, AD, shall we do the honors?
So we're going to show you the best 350cc ADV probably in the world. If you don't believe me, write on it and prove me wrong. So here we go. You're going to see our first ADV from there. Go down, 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 go down. So they say to make a simple thing is very difficult. So this is, we call it an ADV, our adventure from BSA. I told you, I think this is the best 350cc motorcycle in the world. And we are calling it Thunderbolt. So this is BSA Thunderbolt. And some of you who know the history, I must tell you that in 1972, the last motorcycle to roll off Birmingham factory from BSA was a Thunderbolt. So when we wanted to launch Thunderbolt, our first adventure, that was an adventure. It had to be called a Thunderbolt. So that's how we are giving you this beautiful bike called Thunderbolt. Now this is also, and this is for all of you, this is our first global 350 platform. As you know, we have 3 brands and global presence. This will be our first global platform, which will be sold all over the world from 500 dealers from next year. So next year's season, you will get this motorcycle. You'll get the three motorcycles, the Gold Star, the Bantam, the 650 Scrambler, and the Thunderbolt, sold through 500 dealers across the world, apart from UK and Europe where we're already there. This year, we're also revamping our European network, and you'll see most of our distributors who are there here. You must realize that, we are bikers, so parts of these bikes are from all over the world. The engine was designed partly in Italy. The first exhaust came from Verona, a brother and sister. The engine from Rotax, University of Graz, Ariel. Clay models being made in China, integration being done in India. So Austria, UK, Italy, India, supply chains are global. I think that's the new world. You have to make honest bikes at a price point which is ridiculously amazing so that all of you can ride these bikes. So once again, this is our 350 BSA Thunderbolt, to be available mid-market from next year through 500 dealers sold across the world. Now, we all are here. I can tell you the technical specs, but I think please enjoy the beauty of the design. Our designers are here, our brand guys are here, our engineers are here, we are here. Come and talk to us whenever you want to talk about bikes, honesty of motorcycles, and let's take from there. So with that, thank you very much guys for being here. Hope you get a lovely thing out there.